All right, guys. Good morning for me. Good whatever to you. Let's look around. Safe to say the shop is trashed. So, Will and I are doing some big things. I think I talked about this in an earlier video. And today is the day that this space finally looks as good as it should. So I hope to finish today. We'll see how far we get. A bunch of boys are coming down. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Also, for anybody that comes and helps today, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
So Chris and I have been transitioning and doing stuff and kind of changing the way we're doing things around here. So we wanted to make a video on exactly what we were doing so you guys knew. Basically, I used to make money by swapping cars, working on cars, doing builds, etc. I am no longer going to be doing that, at least not on any sort of a reputable basis, case by case only, for beer money, for friends kind of thing. As you guys well know at this point, there is a dyno in the shop. This is now my entire means of business. So no longer working on cars, needed to save my body and kind of save some motivation for projects for YouTube, you know what I mean? So basically the only thing I'm going to be doing from here on out is tuning cars and doing things associated with that, running them on the dyno, going to events. So if you guys see DBO at an event, chances are the dyno's gonna be there, because guess what? The dyno's portable, so that's pretty rad. So I'm trying to kind of, you know, make it to where I can be at more events to talk to you guys, and also be able to sustain myself and not be homeless at the same time, which is good. So yeah, the new company that I started is called Grudge Tech Racing, GTR for short. Specializing mainly in standalone engine management systems, especially AEM, pretty much any of them, Haltech, Megasquirt, the major name brands, plus additionally HP tuners. So if you guys need HP tuner stuff or anything on a standalone, I'm your guy, especially if you're in Colorado. This is also, as of right now, the only mobile dynamometer in Colorado. So if you guys are doing an event and you're anywhere near Colorado, we're down to travel. We've got, I think, like 12 events. Is it 12? There's a lot of events. We're going to be doing a lot of events this year, and Chris will back me up on that. And most likely the dyno is going to be at, I would say, most of them. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm very, very excited to not be smashing my knuckles 24/7 and to give you guys excellent content. That's the important part. Anytime we do anything to our shitboxes for the channel, guess what? Now we get to see shitbox numbers, and shitbox numbers are good. We have a shitbox record board going right now. It's very meager, but it should grow. Matter of fact, I need to add one to that. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we're gonna go M60, B44, E34. We dynoed Joel's today, and it made, was it it's like 260.
I saw the highest one I remember is like 254.
It's like, I think it made 260 at one point. I'm gonna say 260. Well, it was like 274 torque.
Yeah, sure.
Did somebody fix the urinal?
What is it?
No, it just works sometimes now.
No, like I flushed it 3 times right there. No hammers.
I don't know what to tell you about that.
Yeah.
Random segue. But yeah, we're gonna be updating the shitbox board as we dyno shitboxes and do things. So that's exciting. So that's where my life is at. Chris has also transitioned into doing some stuff that's pretty exciting. So why don't we segue over to Chris's side of the shop?
I like exciting. So this is my side of the shop. Might look familiar. It's the same shop. Yeah, I did shelf things.
Yeah, you did.
And yeah, and it's a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit emptier. I'm gonna try and incrementally improve, but I also do a lot of shit. It's hard to keep it clean when we do a lot of shit. So right now I'm actually gonna clean a little bit. But anyway, started a new business. There's an Instagram page. There's a Facebook page, which I haven't put anything on, but Chris's Car Parts 303. The company's just Chris's Car Parts, but apparently other people came up with that idea before me. Thieves.
There's a lot of Chris's out there.
Yeah, fuckers.
Apparently they're all thieves.
But, yeah. So I'm gonna be partying out cars, kind of like I always was, selling parts to people here and there. But I'm gonna have a more organized approach to it instead of just people having to like call me and being like, "Yo, Chris, you got this?" And I just be like, "No," because I'm too lazy to go check. So I'm gonna try and get mostly everything inside so it's around and keep it to just these shelves and try to get some newer cars. Newer M3s, M4s, cars that are a little bit more high dollar, and then older M cars that are past the point of saving. I'm not gonna just start like...
So no M cars on M pars?
Probably.
Could be some.
I just wanted to say that, man.
So I'm probably not gonna buy like E34 M5s and be like, "Oh, this needs to just take it apart. I can make some money off this." No, I mean, it's gonna be, you know, insurance auction things that caught on fire, like Brent's old white M5, that's a perfect part out car. And then I'm still gonna save the car because I just can't kill E34 M5s. I hope that clears up a little bit how Will and I make money, or how we don't make money, but how we're hoping to make money outside of DBO.
It's mostly just breaking even right now and being broke and eating ramen and going to events. But we're hoping to change that.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to make money with DBO, but also make money outside of DBO to grow multiple income streams and become real adults.
But the point
in the car world.
is content for you guys. That's the bottom line.
You guys wonder about Zach and Aaron? Zach's up there hiding. But anyway, here's Zach and Aaron.
Diving boards are cool. Hi, I'm Zach. I enjoy hard seltzers and old BMWs like this E21. I guess this is the DBO universe, and I'm part of it. I'm happy to be part of it. I don't even know where to go with this.
I don't either.
I met Chris and Will a while back, about 2 years, when I was trying to start a shop, and we all like the same thing, drinking and ruining cars. And so we got along, and now they're making YouTube videos, and I'm down the street. So now I'm part of the gang.
Yeah.
I showed up, I drank, I ruined cars, so now we're friends. As for what I do, I was a BMW tech for a while, and I left the dealership to start my own hole in the wall. It's called the Euro Garage. If you need any BMWs repaired, I'm pretty good at it. It's the only thing I'm good at. It's led me to places where I wouldn't be before, such as owning cars that I love, like this 320 IS in Hennerot.
Gorgeous.
A beautiful color. And it's been going good so far. I'm just happy to have work and make some money. But we got, if you want to look around, we got 4 lifts in here now. Started with 1 lift, so it's not bad. And we also provide a warranty, so we're
all good
experienced in
stuff.
all BMWs.
What about your personal shit? What are you doing?
Personal shit. So yeah, I have this 320 IS Hennerot. It's I got Euro bumpers for it. I'm gonna ruin it, put some wheels on it, and single headlights. It's got factory Recaros, but they've been poorly redone. This wasn't my choice. This was a Boomer mod. Color matched interior.
That's hot though.
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a race car.
It's not for me, but this car's nice. It needs a detail. It needs a little bit of love, but she's good. She's original looking. And then there's this M-Tech 1 E30 Coupe. If you're a real E30 guy, not one of those fake ones, you know what this is. the reason I bought this car is because it has the body kit, the MTech 1 body kit. I've had a lot of E30s, like 15 now at least. And I even had a wagon. I sold it or traded it. But I've always wanted an MTech 1 two-door. And that was like the dream E30 besides an M3, but no one's gonna buy that. Currently, it's been sitting for 10 years. It's an US 86 E325E. And so it's got a factory body kit. The guy I got it from, it was a failed project. He bought the whole body kit. It's real. This ain't no fake shit. I don't buy the fake stuff.
Not Zach.
Not me.
No.
It's pretty cool. It's half apart, so it's been sitting for 10 years. Gas tank was full of rust. So right now, I'm just trying to get it running. Drive around as a E, nice and slow, but looking cool. I have some Euro style 5s, so that'll be cool. A little bit of a drop, no stance boy.
And
the cool thing though is I found an M6 E24 in a dude's backyard in Denver, sitting forever. So I ended up with a really shitty E24 M6, and so it's looking like the Euro body kit and everything would be perfect with a really special M engine, an S38, and so that's most likely what's gonna happen. And it's like a dream build actually. It kind of just the world came together and gave me what I wanted, because it's like I wanted an S38 E30, and so there's actually already one in the Springs, Colorado Springs. Ted has one, so that's kind of what I've always wanted, two-door S38 with an MTech 1. So it looks like it's happening.
This year, hopefully, right?
Yeah, hopefully, we'll see. I got a bunch of other shit, you know.
With how everything's going.
Stacking projects.
Yeah.
One's got to get done. It's not going to get painted for a while until I have a dedicated garage spot. I guess I could leave it in my shop, but yeah. So that's what I'm doing. If you need BMWs fixed, hit me up.
Euro Garage
Euro
LLC.
Garage. And then we got Aaron manual
Yeah.
swapping a Vert right now. That's not my car. Doing that, and then a 4.6 IS that needs some DME.
Just diagnosed.
Yep.
Hang on, I got it. Hi guys, my name is Aaron, and I got involved with DBO about 2 years ago. I've been into old BMWs for a while now, since like 2012 or 13. The reason I'm into old BMWs, actually, you'll see from a lot of these guys, I'm a big V8 Dodge guy kind of stuff and old like weird stuff, but the group of people that is involved with old BMWs is the best. Everybody is cool, and the reason I am here is because of that group of people. So when I lived in New York, which is where I'm from, I got to know Will, who lived in New York at that time, and him and I did E30 stuff for a while. And then fast forward to about 2019, 2019, Will gave me a call and said, "Hey man, I got this thing going in Denver. Well, would you like to come out and work for me?" And I was, you know, sweet, let's do it. So I moved to Denver, and that's when I got to know the DBO guys. I was working for Will, who at the time was doing his own shop, doing builds for people. We did a lot of E30 swaps and stuff, which he's moved to dyno tuning now. And now I actually work for Zach. I've moved over here. It's a little easier. It's just maintenance. We do all new BMWs, and it's a lot of fun here at Euro Garage. We have a good time. So I started with DBO. The first big event I did with DBO was Roadkill, which was a ton of fun. And I built a E34 because Chris so generously donated an empty chassis to me, which sits right there on the lift.
Look at that.
It's the big block swapped E34 back to my Dodge V8 roots there. It's coming along good. I've been fighting with a lot of issues. It's just anybody that's put an engine in a car there's not like a bolt-in swap for, it's not common. They know how it goes. It's just you got to work out all the problems and kinks. But this summer's the summer. It's going to be really good.
Bought, not built.
Yeah, built, not bought. But I started as an E30 guy. I had a whole bunch of E30s back in New York, and I sold my last one actually just to fund moving here. And then I got E34s out when I got out here, which I actually think is a superior car. It's bigger, stiffer, more engine choices, more room. There's more configurations to be had with it, and you can do what you want. The options are endless with an E34. But I've had E30s, E28s, E34s. I had an E36 M3. I had an E46. I've had BMWs all throughout the years, just because I knew guys, and they were like, "Hey, I'll sell you this cheap, and it's fun." And at the end of the day, I get to hang out with some really cool people, and we make some really cool videos, and we fix some really cool cars. We build some really cool cars, and it's a ton of fun. This is the better half of DBO.
Oh yeah, this is the cute half.
So how do you guys fit into DBO?
We all like the same thing.
We do.
And we're a mile away.
Right.
It's really locational convenience. We
Yeah.
like each
Yeah,
other.
we actually don't like each other. It's all about we're close. That's it.
Yeah,
It's all it works out.
Those guys buy us.
I have a
alcohol.
WorldPack account. That's why they like me.
We'll trade parts for White Claws.
Yeah.
My favorite, so I'm really tied on this. My favorite events that are tied for first are the Roadkill zip tie drags, which this year it's the duct tape drags. It's not related to Motor Trend because of COVID and all that. And Tex Fest. Big shout out to Brent and Greg, who are friends of DBO. That event was the best. That event, hands down, was fantastic. It was in a great part of Texas. We had a great time. Cool cars, cool venues, cool everything. It was awesome.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah, but those are my two most look forward to events this year, and I'm hoping to do it in that beautiful car.
I think you should, and we'll be able to.
Yeah, I should. Everything's going good. I need to actually call my. I ordered headers about a month ago for that car, and the company's kind of been having issues sourcing 2-inch pipe for the header kit. It's like a DIY build your own header kit. And so it's been a month, and I haven't had a shipping notice or anything, but it was supposed to ship today. So I got to call them, make sure they're on their game. Should we do Alice's now?
Yeah.
All right, this is Alice. She is the shop fluffer. This is Zach's dog, actually, and her name, Alice, is short for Aurora Borealis.
Really?
Yeah, and
Oh.
she is an excellent dog. She's very
cutest.
quiet, very well behaved, just likes to sleep. She's a good pupper.
I hope you guys enjoyed Euro Garage. They do a lot of cool shit there, and now that Will and I are transitioning to not really work on other people's cars, I'm sure there'll be occasional cars that come in here, and we'll like help a friend out or somebody or an occasional thing, or if we just get a little broke and need some money real quick, we might say yes to a project when normally we wouldn't. But please don't bombard us with, will you do this for me? How much is this? Because we're really trying to get away with that, and Will and I both have a problem with saying no to people.
True.
So we're trying to get our shit done and still make money and not deal with other people's problems. Not trying to be rude, but that's what we're working towards.
But our shit also means that you get to watch it.
Another person we were able to catch up with, his car's sitting right here, but he's not, is Joel. So here's a little bit about Joel.
Who also subsequently currently holds the dyno record for the shop, hilariously enough.
So met Bimmer Technic here, and that's when I got to meet Chris a couple of years ago, and found out he loved E34s about as much as I do, and just sort of that blossomed from there. It helps that I live a mile from here, a mile and a half, so it makes it convenient.
Yeah.
And I think me liking E34s, BMWs, and drinking beer kind of fits into that.
It's exactly that. Like, you wouldn't even have to have liked BMWs to fit in. It's just the drinking.
Yeah, no, that definitely helps. I've done a lot of things for a living. Right now, I'm sort of not doing anything conventional. So I get to have fun. I get to build this thing. This is going to be my project this year, or at least for the next, hopefully, week. Maybe hopefully get it started this week. Really looking forward to today. This is a little 318 Ti that we have pulled out the original four-cylinder out and put the 3-liter from the X3 E46. So it's an M54 B30 engine, 3-liter displacement. The wiring harness is from an M52 B28 TU. So we're kind of making things work here and learning as we go along, because it's not really a well-documented swap. But we're looking forward to the torque curve, somewhere north of 220 horsepower, about the same torque, and a really flat torque curve. So looking forward to finishing this in the next couple of weeks, and then on to like the Land Rover, which is the other thing. So that I want to get going. That'll be a trip to New Mexico, because I think I'm buying that one down there, and making my Land Rover 1 again and setting it up for off-roading and camping this year.
Yeah, if you guys remember, Joe was at all of the not drive for corners, the
Not very often in front of the camera. Usually,
Yeah.
like I'm off to the side somewhere.
support crew,
So,
gamblers.
so we a couple of gamblers. We did an event or two last year as well, or 2019. Yeah. This project is the most. This, as I explained it, was like buying a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle in a clear plastic bag out of a thrift store with no idea what it's supposed to look like. So, just kind of piecing things together, seeing what fits.
Guess and
what works.
check, baby.
Yeah. So we're at the point now where it cranks. We have fuel pressure, and now, but we don't have anything going to the coils. So doing a bit of diagnostic work there, and following power and grounds to make sure that everything's where it's supposed to be. So hopefully we get this thing cranked up here a little later on today.
That's Joel.
Thank you.
So yeah, and if there's anybody else you guys want to know about that you see and want to know more about, like, let us know. We can go talk to more people. If you want to know more of the DBO universe, inner workings, outer workings, peripherals.
It's like the Marvel universe, but less superhero-y.
Yeah. We're like, there's a lot of those other YouTube channels, and they like know all these other people, and they all have YouTube channels, so you can just like know about all of them. None of us do that.
Yeah, it's just everybody comes to DBO and they get on camera, and then it's all on the channel, and then we all do stupid shit.
And we just think you all know them because we all know them. But it makes sense that you guys don't have any idea who the hell these people are. And they're just here. They're just drinking beer like Joel. So thanks for watching. I hope that was a good catch up for all these people. And yeah, we're going to get some food and try and make a purple car run.
Gonna get
Oh, are you fixing the tea?
food.